Hey guys, this is Rob from Waxadisc Music Tutorials here in the UK. This is my first tutorial of 2018 and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to quickly knock up a track in the early 80s boogie style using one synth only. And that synth is the OBXD 64, which is this. You can get it in either 32-bit or 64-bit, and it's available at this web address here, which is obxd.wordpress.com. So head over there, click on the download link and choose which bitrate you want it to be. So that's that. And it's an absolute beast of a synth. It's completely free, doesn't cost a penny, which is even more better. And in it, once you've downloaded it and installed the DLL file, you get a massive amount of free presets all built in, which are absolutely brilliant. There's so much you can do with this if you want to make kind of that early 80s sound or that synth 80s sound, like, you know, retro wave and all that synth wave stuff. Or you want to make disco boogie or electro, or even house. Obviously you can make house with it, but this synth, as I say, is free, so it's well worth getting, and it's something that I'm really into at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock up a quick demo just to show you basically how quick and easy it can be to create a track. So all I've done is I've got a little beat loop here, and I'm just going to loop that over and play it, and it's just a straightforward drum beat. And then what I've done is I've got a brass synth riff from the OBX, and if I open that up, this is what it looks like once you've got it installed. It's quite unattractive in its appearance, but it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's just a straight out and out raw synthesizer. And once you've installed it, you go down here and you click on the little open tab here, and then all of these here, look, are all presets, and there's hundreds in each one. Loads and loads. You've got your bass, you've got your brass, drums and percussion, keys, bells, leads, pads, and then all these customized ones which other people have made. So they're probably about 10 or 15 in each one of those, from about here onwards, and the rest of these are all the factory presets, which are there's countless. So in the brass section, you've got all of these up the top there. Look, you've got about however many's in there. So I've chosen this sound called the Horny OBX JW, and this sounds like this. So it's like, it's got that classic early 80s, like, synth brass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock up a quick little riff and just throw it in there. So if I start off by recording a quick riff, I won't bother with the metronome. That straightforward 2 chords, which are, I'll show you in a second. They are E minor 7 and F major 7. So it's E, B, D and E. Sorry, G, B, D and E, and F, A, C. So G, B, D and E, F, A, C, E. But what I've done with this is once I've grabbed that, quantize it, copy it over, and then what I've done is I've assigned the cutoff from the synth to my controller. I've got an Ovation launch key. So what you do is you click on that little arrow and you click configure, and then you click that like that, look. So you move whichever one you want to assign. Dead easy, straightforward. Close that down, turn the configure off, and now that is assigned to my dial on my keyboard. So I can mess about a bit and record in the effects and the filters and the cutoffs. So I'm going to like that. So keep it nice and low. So that's the first little part of the track, and then next, obviously, I want like a bass lead, sort of like a synth, a high-end sound. So I've taken a bass sound from here. So I've gone to the presets in the bass banks, which is in here. And I've taken the EBM Res Bass Sound number 2. So what it is normally with the bass sound, it would be just like that. But what I've done is I've gone up a couple of octaves, and then I've moved my modulation wheel to give it the vibrato sort of feel. Like so. So I'm going to record that in now on top of the brass that I've just done. just like that, just a quick riff in. Double click and then quantize again. Some of these notes are a little bit too short, so I'm going to extend a few of them, just to make sure so that the vibrato, the modulation goes over slightly more on the values of the notes. So that's that. So you can see it's starting to take shape. And then we want a bass line. So again, the OBX, and I've chosen the Pyro bass #1, which is out of the bass bank presets, which is in there. So it's that one there. And it's a simple classic early 80s squelchy resonant bass. Go up an octave. And just play about with it. So I'll play it. So I'm going to record that in. Simple. So I didn't like the first half of that, so I'll just keep the second half of that, and I'll get rid of all of that that's in the dark grey area, and X that away, and then time that up, which I've got here, and quantize that. And then what I want to do is with the res bass lead sound that we've put in there, just take that up. You can take that up if you want. Bit more resonant. And then, yeah, so let's mute that res bass and just get the basics. And then put up the cut off from the horny brass. So, you know, you can, it's whatever you desire, really. And then we're going to use a sound called the synth harp, which is, again, it's in the bells section of here, which is there. And it's called the synth harp. And what I've done with this is that classic 80s sound that you get in a lot of those records. And all I've done is I've just done like an arpeggio trill, like that, with the chords. You could do it in any octave, but it sounds good. You know, you can hear that sort of 80s sound in there straight away. So let's just press record. And then go up an octave. Or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do with it. So that's that. And then I'll double click that, click on that. Time that up. Obviously I shouldn't have done that, so let's just undo that and just time those up. So it's got that kind of 80s sound straight away, as you can hear. So if we take that up to the next E, get in time. So there you go. So that's that, and then let's throw another one in there, and let's get some sort of pad. So we're going to there, and we're going to the pad section, pads and strings, and then you choose from your drop-down menu, and look how many there are. There's just too many, far too many pads in here. It's ridiculous. So let's have a look. Too hard. Just a bit too brassy. Want something quite warm. That's quite nice. So throw them in there. Change that. So what we'll do is we'll just get in the chords as we've done them, time them up, I'm missing a note out there, so I think what I was going to do was I was just going to play this chord without the 7th, but it doesn't matter about that, so we'll throw that in. It's a little bit too messy, a little bit too muddy, so change it and just go through the presets, whatever you find, really. There's just hundreds of them, so you could be here all day. Yeah, that's better. Turn the cut-off down. So there you go, there it is. So I recommend that synth. That's just a quick demo I've just quickly banged together. As you can see, I pre-did it in this one as well. So yeah, get the OBXD 64. I highly recommend it. Available from that website, obxd.wordpress.com, and choose the download link and install it from there. So thank you very much for watching my first tutorial of the year. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and check out the blog at waxadisc.blogspot.com. Email me with any questions you may have, or if you want one-to-one tuition via Skype or via Google Hangout, those sorts of things. So thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you and goodbye.